In our last video, we talked about AI processing and how to make sure that you're doing all the right things from a legal perspective. And we listed 5 things in our last video. If you haven't seen that, please go to our YouTube channel and have a look at that. I will put link in our comment as well for you. Today, I want to focus on one specific part of that AI processing, profiling. So profiling is when AI is making decision on judging a person, their behavior, or some other aspect of their life, and making a decision based on that. Now this is called AI profiling and behavioral profiling. This is a very important area where law is quite strict, and it says this is a high risk situation, and if it is a high risk situation, that there are a couple of things that you would need to do to ensure that you're legally compliant with this sort of processing and you're doing all the right things. One of them is a data protection impact assessment, and that sort of understanding of what's really going on, how this processing is happening, rather profiling is happening, and what are the right things to do in terms of upholding privacy and other rights of a person while the processing is happening. By the way, there are legal requirements that allow people to also withdraw from that sort of profiling. So as a person or as a customer or as a consumer, anyone can request that their data is not profiled through AI, but rather they have a right to request for a human intervention. So a decision on their job, on their employment, or other legal cases is not done by AI itself, but rather a human intervenes and looks at their profile and looks at their other details and then makes a decision. So that right is given under various laws to consumers, to people who are potential employees, and so on. So something to keep in mind, if there is AI profiling, this is usually considered high risk, and you would need to do things like DPIA, data protection impact assessment, risk assessment, and a few other things that ensure that you are satisfying all the legal requirements. Now, one point of importance is that if you are a UK company, for example, then there is no similar act as EU AI Act, but the GDPR will still apply, and the EU AI Act is a good practice, but also apply if you have EU citizens' data. If you're doing anything to do with EU citizens, then EU AI Act will also apply, as well as GDPR. So something to keep in mind. As always, if you have any question, please reach out. We'll be happy to assist you, and see you in the next video. Thank you.